Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now before we dive into the Scream 5 breakdown, please smash that thumbs up button on this video right now. It really helps the channel, and it also helps other Scream fans find this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? This is the perfect time to do it right now. So click that subscribe button and the bell icon to ensure you'll be notified the moment I post all future Scream 5 and other horror movie content. Okay everyone, now in this video I'm going to discuss the character of Judy Hicks. Outside of the OG3, she's the only character that we know of who is returning from Scream 4. Now Judy was an interesting character in the last film. You know, she was a deputy under Dewey who, as we know, was the sheriff, and Deputy Hicks tried to be at his side pretty much all the time, and even with her lemon squares. Now, there were moments in Scream 4 where Judy just seemed a little off. You know, the most memorable scene of that was probably where Sydney comes out of Jill's bedroom, and you see Deputy Hicks standing off in the darkness up there with no lights on, and Judy was claiming just to be keeping an eye out on things. And it was just really suspicious and super creepy vibe. And she made that statement to Sydney about how she used to have a class with her in high school, and Sydney did not remember her, and it was just really awkward. And it's just a strange vibe in that whole scene. And the whole movie, you know, Wes did a great job of setting that up kind of where she was a suspect, but then she was also kind of funny. So she was kind of just one of those characters where you weren't really sure how to read her. But she was always a little suspicious. But as we know, in Scream 4, she ended up not being a killer, and she survived the movie, and now we will see her again in Scream 5. Now, we will see her still as a police officer, but in addition to that, we're also going to see her as a mother, because her son in the film is named Wes Hicks, and he's played, of course, by Dylan Minnette. So after breaking down the scenes of Judy in this trailer and connecting that information to a promotional picture that was released prior to the trailer, I believe we can begin to speculate and, dare I say, even prepare ourselves for the death of Judy Hicks in Scream 5. So let's get into why I am coming to the conclusion that Judy is likely to be a goner. First, we have this image of Judy that was released about a week prior to the trailer. It shows Judy in her home, and as we see here, she is holding a knife in her right hand. So why would she have a knife in her right hand at her house like this? Well, remember in the trailer, we see these shots of Judy driving really fast in her police vehicle, and that look on her face is so intense and so disturbed. She looks terrified. She really does. Now, I'm just speculating here, but my guess is that she has received a call from Ghostface, who is threatening her son Wes at her house, and she has to go there and try to save him. Well, fast forward back to this image where she's in her house with the knife, and it looks like she's on the hunt. She just has that look like she has got her eyes peeled, right? Now, I think she's looking for Wes, and she's also looking for Ghostface, should he or she be there. Now, I want to focus your attention to one part of this photo that's a crucial clue to what I believe is either one of two possible outcomes here. Notice the American flag hanging outside the window. Now, this image of the flag is very important because it holds the key to unlocking my theory that Judy and/or Wes are goners. All right, so with that image in mind, I'm now going to show you this image from the trailer. And when you see it, I think you will recognize it immediately. Look at this shot right here from the trailer. Now here we see Ghostface with his hand held high on the ground, because you can see the POV is on the ground looking up, about to stab, I'm guessing, Judy and/or Wes, and will likely finish off one of them, if not both of them, right there in the yard. Now, just to make this a little more concrete, I put a picture together of both images side by side, and here it is. And the first thing I thought of after seeing these images together was, Judy or Wes is dying for sure. I mean, the fact that Ghostface is on the ground here, that means that his or her victim is already on the ground as well, probably after being stabbed. And this idea is reinforced when you notice the already bloody blade that Ghostface is holding up, meaning someone already has a deep stab wound in this shot. And Ghostface here has got the iconic arm raised above the head, it's that classic look that we always see from Ghostface, and about ready to bring down a powerful and usually finishing off final stab, even going back to Casey Becker outside in the grass in the yard. This just does not look good for the Hicks family, any way you shake it out. Now, another thing that is crazy about this is that the attack and most probable kill is happening during the daytime. This is not at night. This is a rarity in the Scream franchise. In fact, this has not occurred. A daytime kill has not occurred since Scream 2 with Randy in the van at the Windsor College campus. So this is a bold move by Radio Silence to have a daytime kill, which just rarely ever happens in Scream. It just doesn't. So this leaves us with some questions to talk about and theorize together in the comments section below. The first one is, who is being attacked in this scene? That's what I want us to think about first. I want to know what you think. Who's being attacked? Is this Judy? Is this Wes? Is it both of them? What's going on here? Number two, will they survive the attack? So whoever it is, are they going to survive the attack that's happening? And then finally, the third question for me is, could Wes Hicks be a Ghostface killer and tricking his mom to come home and actually be killed by him or an accomplice? If Judy is indeed the one being attacked here, which is what we need to speculate on that and talk about it. But could that be a possibility? Could Wes actually be involved? Like, Jill killed her mother in Scream 4, so it's not unprecedented for it to happen, right? So could this be another one of those kind of situations, or is Wes completely innocent in the whole thing? What do you guys think? So those are the questions I have, and you may have some more questions I hadn't even thought about yet. So please start typing your ideas and theories right now in the comment section below. I think there's a lot of discussion that we can have as our community here, and really just have a great time theorizing on what's happening and who it's happening to. All right? And as it is with every video post that I do, guys, I want to begin a discussion with you. And even as you're watching the video now, I want to hear your opinions, your thoughts, ideas, and theories about this, and what you think about my theory of Judy Hicks probably not surviving Scream 5. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments below right now. Let's discuss it. I look forward to hearing from you. And that's it, guys. I just wanted to get this out there for you guys to talk about and start seeing where this leads us. So don't worry, though. I'll be back soon with some more Scream 5 and some other horror content that I have in the works that's not Scream related, but it's some great stuff and it's all horror content. So it's on the way. So stay tuned to the channel. And speaking of which, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you got yourself ready to go for when those new videos come out. All right, guys. Again, this is Steven from Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.